Hello friends, welcome back to a fresh new course that is Rainfed Agriculture and Watershed Management. Here we need to understand what is its definition, types and importance. What is the mainly importance? Why rainfed agriculture is mainly important to Indian farmers. So let's get begin. First is introduction. In India, two-thirds people depend upon it in rainfed farming. Rainfed agriculture is as old as agricultural itself. Growing of crop entirely depending upon rain-fed condition is known as dryland agriculture. Total geographical area of India is 328.12 million hectare. In this, 175 million hectare land is degrading every year due to erosion. Among the total geographical area, dryland area is 85 million hectare. Total net cultivation area in India is 43 million hectare. What is its definition? Depending upon the rainfall received, dryland agriculture can be grouped into three categories, that is dry farming, dryland farming, rainfed farming. First one is dry farming. Dry farming, annual rainfall is less than 750 mm. Here, the crop failure is most common because of prolonged dry spell during the cropping period. It is mainly undergo arid regions. These are arid regions with a growing season less than 75 days. Moisture conservation practices are necessary for crop production. Dryland farming. Annual rainfall more than 750 mm. Crop failure is relatively less than dry farming. These are semi-arid crops and the growing period is 75 to 128 days. Adequate drainage is required, especially for bhatti soil and black soil. The third one is rainfed farming. Here, the annual rainfall is more than 1150 mm. Crops are not subjected to soil moisture stress during the cropping period. Emphasis is obtained on disposal of excess water. These are humid regions with growing period more than 120 days. United Nations Economic and Social Commission for Asia and Pacific distinguish dryland agriculture mainly into two categories. First one is dryland and second is rainfed farming. What is the importance? What is the main importance of dry farming in an Indian agricultural system? About 70% of rural population lives in dry farming areas and their daily lives depending upon such success and failure of the crop. Dryland agriculture play a distinct role in Indian agriculture, occupying 60% of cultivated area and supported 40% of human population and 60% of livestock population. It contribute 40% of total food grain to India through rain-fed agriculture, and 75% of oilseed, and 90% of pulses, 70% of cotton. More than 90% of area under sorghum and groundnut and pulses in rain-fed condition. In case of maize and chickpea, it is 82 and 85 respectively. 78% of cotton are in rainfed farming. In case of rapeseed and mustard, it is about 65.8% area in rainfed farming. But surprisingly, 61.7, 44.0, and 35.0 percentage of area under rice, barley, and wheat respectively in rainfed condition in Indian agricultural system. Dryland offer good scope for development of agroforestry, social forestry, horticulture, and such other similar systems which will be not only supply food, fuel to the village people and food to the cattle, but form a suitable vegetative cover for ecological maintenance. Then let's talk about the difference between dryland farming and rainfed farming. What what is the major difference? Dryland versus rainfed farming. The rainfall in dryland farming is less than 800 mm, and in rainfed farming it is more than 800. Moisture availability to the crop is short in dryland farming and enough moisture for the rainfed farming. Growth seasons is less than 200 days. Rainfed farming is more than 200 days. Growing region arid and semi-arid as well as upland and subhumid and humid regions in dryland farming. But in rainfed farming it is humid and subhumid region. Cropping system in dryland farming is single cropping and intercropping. But in rainfed farming it is intercropping or double cropping. In dryland farming, constraint is wind and water erosion. In rainfed farming, water erosion is majorly occurs. Thank you for watching.